Hey everyone, it's Stranger Grayson here. Welcome back to another horror movie review. I know we took a bit of a break from the Saw series, just wanted to get everything, just watch a couple movies, get these reviews out. Hopefully I can do a double upload, I don't know if I can, but today we're going to be reviewing the 8th entry in the Saw franchise. We're getting close to the end, you guys. I've watched this and I've watched the 9th movie, so hopefully I can get the 9th one recorded. Well, it actually should already be recorded by the time this is posted. But anyway, sorry. Getting towards the end. That movie in the franchise is Jigsaw. This comes in the 10 film pack, Blu-ray collection. Here's the title for it, right here. It's kind of like a softcore reboot of the franchise. Only character that's really returning is John Kramer. This movie I've seen once, and then this was my second time watching it. Honestly, I don't know. This is better than Saw 3D, or Saw the Final Chapter, whatever you want to call it. But, I don't know. This movie's filled with a lot of plot holes and just the plot gets messy. I will say that. It just, the whole twist that they have at the end and everything really didn't work well for me. I really didn't like that aspect. But anyway, sorry guys, I'll talk about that later. What is the plot for Jigsaw? So Jigsaw starts out with a group of people, actually it starts out with this guy named Edgar Munson. He's running away from the FBI cops, and he's getting chased by Callahan, I think that's his name. I forgot, but anyway. He's getting chased down. He's part of this game, and the cops try to take him down, but one of them accidentally shoots him in the wrong area, so he gets put in a coma. We get introduced to, what's his name? The lead detective's partner. I forget his name too. I'm sorry, guys. A lot of these characters are very forgettable. Then we get introduced to Logan, who is a retired military personnel, and was with his daughter. His wife has recently passed away. He gets called in to take a look at some evidence and go to the morgue because they found some bodies from a game. So while all this is going on, we cut to a game that's being played in a barn, and you get introduced to like 5 people. Well, actually 4. There's what's his name? Ryan, Anna. Is it Chloe? And gosh, I forget the other guy's name. I think it started with an M, but anyway. They are participating in a game set up by Jigsaw, John Kramer. Not sure how he's still alive, but apparently he is. And they are having to escape, and lo and behold, the game starts, and yada, yada, yada. So, without going into many spoilers, I can't really talk about this movie much because I feel like I will spoil stuff. So, just to put into perspective, this movie has a big twist, and I can't really talk about it because if I mention one certain thing, it's going to spoil the movie, and I might hint to something that might give it away, so I'm trying not to do that. Jigsaw was definitely an interesting watch. Definitely a big time gap from 3D to this movie. It was like 7-8 years, something like that. Like I said, softcore reboot, it still takes part in the timeline, but it doesn't have any of the characters from the previous movies besides John Kramer. It's just, I don't know. There's a lot to say about this movie. If you're in it for like Carnage Candy and the traps, I think you'll enjoy it. I don't enjoy it as much as the previous Saw movies with the traps, per se. Honestly, I feel like some of the traps are kind of lame. And you got two different plots running at the same time with, the FBI, Logan, and then you've got the team that's or the victims that are in the saw trap. You got two different plots running at the same time. That gets really messy. It was messy for me in Saw 5, and then it got messy for me here. It's just, I don't know, it's something about that. It leaves a lot of questions and gets me confused at certain points. The characters themselves, like, Ryan, Logan, Anna, the two FBI agents, Logan's friend in the morgue that works with him. I don't know. Most of them are forgettable. And it's like you have characters that you're supposed to appreciate in the movie and want to root for. There's just not a lot of people you're rooting for. And the big twist at the end, honestly, like I said, plot hole. Major plot hole in the franchise, especially if this takes place in the timeline. Leaves a lot of things unanswered for me that I really don't like what they did. It's just, I don't know. I hate when they try to give you this big twist and then you start to realize, who it is and this and that. It just gets kind of repetitive. This movie felt a little worse. How I will say the positives, you can definitely tell it's more modernized and it's not in the same kind of tone and style as the previous 7 films. Definitely modernized it in a lot of ways. Like I said, the gore, you'll enjoy that if you're into like Carnage Candy and everything. We'll get a kick out of that. And I think they have the same people that worked on the previous ones. I'm pretty sure most of these films had all the same people coming to work on them. Yeah, because I don't see any here that are by different directors. But yeah, just a lot of questions that I had that never got answered. And it's just, like I said, the twist wasn't all that great. But does have step-ups from Saw 3D and Saw 5. I would watch this over those. And possibly even Saw 3 and 4. It's just, it really depends on the day when you got me watching it. And I don't know. This is a very iffy movie for me because I do like the Carnage Candy and some characters are cool. And I do like how they modernize it, try to make it more appealable to like a newer generation. But at the same time, like I said, a lot of plot holes. I don't like the jumping and just the way they do that final twist. Not a fan. So, yeah, not really much to say about this movie without spoiling it too much. This might be a shorter review than most. Just try not to spoil anything. So, don't worry, guys. Saw Spiral will be a little bit longer when I get that recorded. So, that has been my review on Jigsaw. Sorry, Jigsaw. Don't know why they chose that title. But anyway, that has been my review. What is everyone's thoughts on it? If I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably give it about a 6.5 to a 7. Like I said, not the greatest, not the worst in the franchise, but still wouldn't want to come back to it. I would watch it, like I said, over 5 and 3D. And maybe 3 and 4, but that you have to get me on a good day. So yeah, what is everyone's thoughts on Jigsaw? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Really love to hear your thoughts on it. Thank you guys for watching. Almost done with the Saw franchise, and then I could get a ranking done as soon as I finish watching that last movie. So thank you all so much for watching, and I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next review. God bless. Have a great night, everyone.